All right, down here on the field with Chase Carter, Bulldogs with a big win, kind of a come-from-behind win here for Ferris State. And Chase, tell me a little bit about how you guys were able to respond there. You guys were down a little bit. They were running the ball really well, but you guys were able to respond. What do you think turned things around?
Just executing and taking care of the ball. I had a close one in the second half, I think. But other than that, after the first few turnovers, they really weren't able to stop us, especially our run game. I think Wyatt played really well. Just got to hold on to the ball, and he'll learn from it. He's doing really good, so definitely no shame on him. He's doing amazing, and really, no matter who's at quarterback, we're coached really well. We have so much talent that we just execute. We take care of the ball. We just can't really be stopped.
And then talk a little bit about some of the run plays you were able to get. Obviously the offensive line did a really good job, but you were a couple times you were able to get outside, but a couple times you were able to bust it up the middle and get some big runs. What were you seeing there in terms of being able to run that ball?
Yeah, I was just trying to be a little patient. I missed a few last week against Saginaw. Definitely could have had a better running game, so I was trying to be more patient. There's a couple I just said I got to use my speed. There's a couple I really trusted, my own lineman. Just kind of feeling it in the moment. Understanding where a play is supposed to hit, or when things break down, where I can just use my talent to make something out of nothing.
And then a little bit when you guys were getting into the fourth quarter and you guys went up by 2 touchdowns, you had to feel pretty good because your offensive line tends to wear people down, and you're able to continue to run the ball and get time off of that clock.
Oh yeah, for sure. We have the best offensive line in the country, I think, no doubt. So they're just a huge comfort. Definitely. It's hard to not be confident standing behind them, whether we're running the ball, passing the ball, doing whatever. I know we can put games away, or we can come back in games if we have to. With them, those front 5, or even more guys that rotate in, they're just coached so well, and they're strong. They work so hard that, there's nothing we can't do with them.
And then lastly, Coach talked about, a lot of the adversity that you guys faced coming into this season and you faced during the season, and he was getting a little bit emotional talking about finishing the regular season undefeated and winning the GLIAC championship. Just talk a little bit about what this means to you guys to have those 2 accomplishments looking ahead.
Yeah, it's hard. At every level, teams lose games that they're not supposed to lose, whether they're ranked, favorited, rivalry game, whatever. So just for us to be able to continue the winning streak, whether it's a team we're supposed to beat, whether it's a team we're not supposed to beat, whether it's a very talented team or not as talented, just doing what we have to do, taking care of business, that's not the easiest thing in the world. So it really shows the commitment of our guys and how hard we work, how hard we practice, and just how dedicated we are to our craft.
All right, that was Chase Carter. Big game for the Bulldogs at quarterback. Ferris State with a big win on the road to close out the regular season. Back up to Rob.